When the Bible speaks of Canaan, it does not describe a vague spiritual land, but a very real, physical region with borders, cities, peoples, and conflicts. Canaan was the land promised to Abraham, inherited by Isaac, passed to Jacob, and later pursued by the Israelites after centuries of slavery in Egypt. But where exactly was Canaan, and how does it map onto the modern world today? Canaan was located in the ancient Near East, along the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea. In modern terms, it largely overlaps with Israel, Palestine, the West Bank and Gaza, Lebanon, southwestern Syria, and parts of Jordan. This narrow strip of land sat at the crossroads of Africa, Asia, and Europe, making it one of the most strategic and contested regions in the ancient world. Trade routes, armies, and empires constantly passed through it, which explains why it was rarely peaceful. Biblically, the boundaries of Canaan are described multiple times, especially in Genesis, Exodus, Numbers, and Joshua. The land stretched from the Mediterranean Sea in the west to the Jordan River and beyond in the east, from Lebanon in the north, down toward the Negev Desert in the south. God described it as a land flowing with milk and honey, not because it was magical, but because it was agriculturally rich compared to the surrounding deserts. To the north, Canaan bordered what is today southern Lebanon and parts of Syria, including areas near ancient Sidon and Tyre. These were Phoenician cities known for trade, purple dye, and seafaring. To the south, the land faded into the Negev wilderness, an arid region that marked the edge of settled life. To the east, the Jordan River formed a natural boundary, separating Canaan proper from territories later occupied by tribes like Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh. To the west, the Mediterranean Sea served as both a boundary and a gateway to the wider world. Canaan was not a single nation. It was a collection of city-states and ethnic groups, including the Canaanites, Amorites, Hittites, Jebusites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Girgashites. Each controlled fortified cities such as Jericho, Hebron, Hazor, and Jerusalem, then called Jebus. This explains why the Israelite conquest was gradual and fragmented. It was not one war, but many. When Israel finally entered the land under Joshua, the territory was divided among 12 tribes, each receiving a defined inheritance, except the Levites, who were given cities instead. These tribal allotments roughly correspond to modern regions: Judah in the south, around Jerusalem and Hebron, Ephraim and Manasseh in central areas, Galilee in the north, and coastal plains near today's Tel Aviv and Gaza. Why does this still matter? Because Canaan sits at the heart of modern geopolitical tension. The same land promised in Genesis is the land disputed today. Understanding where Canaan was helps explain why this region has never stopped being contested. The Bible presents Canaan not just as territory, but as a test of obedience, identity, justice, and coexistence. So when we ask, where was Canaan? The honest answer is unsettling. It was where ancient promise meets modern conflict. The land still exists. The borders still echo. And the questions raised in Canaan thousands of years ago about land, faith, power, and belonging are still being asked today.
Did you enjoy the story? Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This motivates us to create more Bible-inspired stories to share with you. God bless you.